Your following Road Women Warriors contest is scheduled for one fall or a 30-minute time limit. Your referee, Aubrey Rose.
Big Bruiser, the deity of misery, Azaelle. Azaelle, a heavyweight. Don't know too much about her background here. It's reasonable to assume she operates within the orbit of Lufisto, who helps organize a lot of our Road Women Warriors matches. And we're going to see what Azaelle has to offer here. As she squares off with Mary Lee Rose, the punk rock princess from Sorrel Tracy, Quebec, Canada. This young woman was trained by Drew Onyx, a regular in the NCW Femme Fatale roster. Proved her toughness against Jordan Grace here in March. Oh no! Oh my God, guys! Oh my God, it's Solo Darling! Guys, it's Solo Darling! The queen of ice cream, the sugar-fueled seductress, the goddess of Slurpees. Solo Darling is in the house with a huge, extra-large, what looks to be Mountain Dew Slurpee in her corner, and a giant lollipop. And I didn't mention it before, but I am hopped up on so much caffeine right now because I myself have consumed several Slurpees on the way to this event. I'm going to try to contain my excitement for you as the one and only Squirrel Girl of professional wrestling hits the ring here in ACW.
Introducing first, fighting out of Shawinigan, Quebec, standing 5'4", weighing 180 pounds, the deity of misery, Azaelle. Standing 5'3", weighing 130 pounds, the punk rock princess, Mary Lee Rose. And finally, fighting out of the enchanted forest, she is taller than a stack of pancakes, leaner than a plate of ice cream, the sugar creature, Solo Darling.
Yes, the Slurpee. As she gingerly deposits the Slurpee in her corner, hopefully at some point we'll see the Slurpee again, as it contains unknown substances that grant her power. I'm sorry guys, my bias is obvious here, as I myself am a caffeine addict and animal lover. Solo, the lone New Yorker here, or may I say the Enchanted Forest, against two Canadians. And we're going to see how this three-way dance pairs off initially as the girls are looking to lock up. As Azaelle takes over with that Greco-Roman knuckle lock on both women at once. Azaelle, a big girl, a lot of power in that frame of hers. Solo and Mary Lee just can't seem to take the top wrist lock out of this test of strength as they both whip her off the ropes. Miss with the lariat. And she's tripped by Mary Lee. Solo with a kick. Right to the sternum of the big woman. Mary Lee didn't break up that pin, I'm surprised. If we're following typical three-way dance rules, first pin wins. Solo's looking for a vertical suplex here. That's a lot of women to get up. That's a lot of body to put over your head right now. Solo's strong, but I don't know if she's that strong. Mary Lee, double vertical suplex time. No! Oh, they can't put her over. No! We've been battling over this suplex hold here. Azaelle, double clothesline. And Azaelle has her pick here. I think she's trying to pin Solo Darling now. No pin. Solo seems to have a caffeine headache. Azaelle with a handful of both women's hair as they're trying to fire away on that thick midsection of hers. Look to the buckle. Mary Lee with the splash. And Solo with a splash. Azaelle into the corner again. Looking for another combo splash here. Solo gets the stinger splash. Azaelle DDT'd by Mary Lee Rose. And Solo could look for a pin here, and she does. Mary Lee breaks it up. No!
Calm down.
Tells the referee to calm down. I think she's had a reminder that this is a three-way dance, and first pin to a pinfall. Solo with an alley-oop senton into the back of Azaelle. I've never seen that before. Solo for the pin again. Mary Lee breaks it up. And I think Solo's starting to get a little frustrated with her fellow female competitor here.
Calm down. Okay.
Solo trying to get that rear stretch with a knee in the midsection. As Mary Lee picks an ankle on Solo Darling where she's not looking. Combination here into the ankle lock. Solo's tucked in an ankle lock here. Mary Lee, I don't think has it wrenched in quite right now. There she is. As Azaelle starts to escape that reverse double underhook of Solo's, we've got a bit of a conga line going as Azaelle forces the break. And Solo climbing on and grabs a rear naked choke on Azaelle. Is this what's going to happen to CM Punk tonight at UFC? Oh my goodness! Azaelle trying to escape the choke by whipping Solo Darling over her head, nearly catapults her onto her neck. Mary Lee Rose with the same idea. Is she going to meet the same fate here? Back into the corner. Azaelle asking for approval here like an only child, but she's not going to get it from this audience. Azaelle stomping away on Solo Darling. Azaelle elbowing Mary Lee Rose now. Right now it's looking like Azaelle's game. Big vertical suplex. Azaelle, with that big frame, not going to be a distance athlete, but a sprinter. Big bursts of impact and power. That's how she's going to look to dominate both these women here. Another big suplex. And Solo, darling, wincing in pain as her spine was just whipped across that mat at high velocity. Azaelle now looking for the German suplex on Mary Lee. First German suplex of the evening for Karl Gotch. And Solo trying to fire right and left hands into the guts of Azaelle. And Azaelle looking for the German one more time. Oh, big Everest-style German. And Solo onto the neck and shoulders in an awkward position. Really concerned about the health of Solo Darling's neck here. She's almost been dropped onto her head twice. With no way to protect herself. Her hands just trapped in the waistlock and at an awkward angle. And she could be out of this match. Referee Aubrey Rose is checking on her. Azaelle, meanwhile, is starting to focus on Mary Lee Rose, her fellow Quebecer. Oh, the sickening thud of that chop to the chest. Azaelle measuring her so slowly. Like a northern lumberjack, just whipping those axes into the chest of Mary Lee. And Azaelle now trying to catch her breath. Again, that big frame takes a lot of energy to run, and sometimes those bigger athletes can only move at slow bursts. And Mary Lee, I think, has smelled the blood in the water, trying to take advantage of her during that breather as she chops her back. Again. And now chooses to focus on the seemingly injured Solo Darling. Backsplash. Mary Lee has her pick of the litter right now. If Solo can't get back in the match, all she has to do is focus on Azaelle, and she could have a chance to win this. Telegraphing the buckle. Aubrey's got to get out of the way. Head into the buckle. And Mary Lee, I believe, is going to try to Irish whip her opponent into the next buckle. And catches a clothesline coming back out. Azaelle seems to have caught her wind. And here's those bursts of power I was talking about. Trying to wheelbarrow. Mary Lee could be a wheelbarrow suplex. Oh, into the face buster. Rolls over. 2 legs for a pin. And Solo breaks it up. Solo, I just don't know if she's really in this match. She's just barely able to roll out of that corner to try to disrupt that pinfall. She tries to climb up the first rope now, just resting her neck awkwardly on the first rope. My heart goes out to her here. If she's really injured as bad as it looks to be, I'm not sure where the ring doctor's close at hand. If we can, no opportunity to take a break here to have her get looked at, but Solo with all that heart climbing up now, standing at last. For the first time since she's down. Dropped onto her head with that German suplex. Close on 3 to 5 minutes ago from Azaelle, that brutal German suplex. And I think the crowd might have the right idea here as she's got a hold of the Slurpee container. It's like a power pellet for Pac-Man. The Slurpee. Oh, she's guzzling it. Oh my God. No, you'll get a headache. Solo, darling. Her veins fueled with caffeine. Pulling herself up out of the corner. But Mary Lee Rose has started to assault Azaelle. Is there enough energy in Solo, darling, to try and get back into this match before Mary Lee can take advantage of the beaten and bruised Azaelle? Solo, darling, no! Can barely walk now.
Do it for the Sandman!
The injury is in her neck, I believe, but she might have something impinged in her spinal column because her ability to walk seems to be hampered here. And Solo struggling and struggling, trying to get trying to get a tornado DDT, and there's just nothing there. Mary Lee Rose tries to go for a pin here. Just two. Solo seems to be really hurt here. Referee Aubrey Rose trying to get a word in with her to see if she can continue as Mary Lee Rose axe kicks Azaelle. That Kakato Otoshi, the axe kick. In the small of the back of the big woman. Oh, double stomp. Another one. Oh my God. And a senton.
That's not fair.
Attacking those lower cervical vertebrae. Excuse me, lumbar vertebrae. On Azaelle. And Solo is up in the corner, but can she move? And she spears Mary Lee. I just have a sinking feeling that might be the last sliver of offense that Solo's going to be able to generate in that injured body of hers. Azaelle is down. Someone needs to capitalize. It looks like it's going to be Mary Lee Rose. Mary Lee Rose with a lateral press, and Azaelle kicks out. Just too much time has gone by. It's really down to a one-woman on one-woman match at this point. Solo has thrown volleys of offense in, but only Mary Lee Rose and Azaelle seem to be able to really contest this match with any seriousness. Azaelle lariats Mary Lee Rose out of her boots. And again looking to set up for a wheelbarrow. Oh, the power! And she can't get it. I think that injury to the small of her back is really taking its toll. Solo with a drop kick here. And Solo on one leg on a hot, sweltering evening with what seems to be a very serious injury is back in this match trying to do something, and a spear to Azaelle, rolling spear. Please, Solo, please. Come on, girl, you gotta get the Slurpee. Do something, you can get this. A what? No! Gillette with the powder in the face of Solo, darling, and she's thrown up for a pin. What the hell was Gillette doing out here? This has got to be some sort of continuing hatred issuing from the camp of Rebecca Payne and Gillette. Gave Solo the proverbial poisoned apple just over a month ago, and now with the salt, that powder in the eyes. Just as Solo is starting to get back in the game, and Solo limping to the back, she still wants more. She's gotta find Gillette somewhere.